Good evening, everybody. Time right now is right around 9:30 on November the 19th, 2024. This is Weather After Dark with yours truly, Ken Johnson. A lot of times Cameron joins us, but Cameron has been working a lot lately, so he's off tonight. He'll be off tomorrow, and again Thursday. He'll be back on Friday though. So what's up there, Mark? But I hope you guys have had a great day today. Let me see what's going on in my world today. What's going on in the world in general today? Weather-wise, we've kind of turned the page on a lot of this active weather, so it's a little bit quieter now, which is good. And it's actually turning pretty chilly outside. What's up, Samantha and Carrie? How you doing? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking there. Samantha DG. What's the DG stand for, Samantha? Trying to think. So today I did a lot of painting. I've started painting the rental house, the investment property that we purchased. So I'm painting one of the rooms. I'm starting with the small. What's up, Judy? I'm starting with the small room, the smallest room upstairs first. And I'm almost done with it. And then I'll move to the second room upstairs, which is a slightly bigger room. And then we'll move to the third room upstairs, which is an even bigger room. And then we'll get to the bathrooms upstairs and eventually work myself way downstairs. So Samantha wants to know, y'all watching that bomb cyclone? So what that is basically the same storm system that pushed through here night before last. And it's just, was intensifying as it moved over us. And it just really just kind of bombed out there. There's a lot of snow in there in the upper Midwest, upper Great Lakes, some of the first of the season here. So I'm not really watching it now. It's already past us. And once it gets past us, I usually kind of let them go after that. I usually don't pay too much attention to them. So, the weather pattern does look a little bit, it still looks progressive. It still looks active, but it looks like active with fronts that are not producing globs of rain for a change. Instead, just some fronts coming through that would cool us off some. Maybe a colder pattern late November, early December. So finally seeing some colder temperatures, which makes me excited because I'm ready for some cooler weather. At some point in time, we'll probably deal with some Arctic air, and at some point in time, we'll probably deal with some winter precipitation. We usually do. So, what's up, Stacy? Thanks for joining me here. So time right now is about 9:34. I'll have to. Oh, okay. It just stands for your middle and last name. Nothing fun. All right. Well, that sounds fine. Samantha DG. Is the painting all you have left? Oh, no. I have a lot. Carrie wanted to know, is the painting all you have left on your fixer-upper? Oh, no. So what I'm doing is I'm starting in the rooms that need the least amount of work. Well, what I did was, all right, so first thing I had to do was go clean that place out. It was a filthy disaster. And I had to do some little repair work here and there around the place. And then I had to go in and I had to patch the walls. There's a lot of holes. I had to do some sheetrock work. So now all that's done, I did retextured and I'm painting, starting upstairs. I'm going to do one room at a time. Once it's done, go to the next one. It's just best to get a room done, to get something done, to say I'm completely done with that, and then go on to the next thing and get completely done with that, and then continue until you get it all done. But once I'm through with the painting, there's going to be work on the outside that has to be done. There's going to be at some point in time, we're going to knock out some walls in there too, and reframe some stuff and make some different things in the rooms and whatnot. So that'll come later on down the road, though. I'm not anywhere close to that. It's at this point in time. So, but pretty excited though to at least be getting somewhere with it now. But it's looking a lot better than when I first bought it. It really is. It's starting to come together and look a whole lot better. But I have a lot of work still to do on it. But we're about to start renting it out, and the people that are going to be renting it out are going to be getting it at a discounted price, and I'm going to be working while they're living there. It's my sister-in-law, so I mean it's no big deal there. So anyway, so what else is going on? You see my pink jacket behind me. We're wearing pink tonight. I know pink is really not a fall color, but I think it's become a fall color for October. But we're wearing pink tonight for a young lady. I think her name is Haley, maybe. I think that may be her name. I could be wrong on that. But anyway, she has some type of, I think, brain cancer, and she's about to start some type of the treatment for it. So we're wearing pink and support of her tonight. Oh yeah, I do, Samantha. I do all the work myself. Everything that I do myself. Painting. I've painted so many rooms and so many houses that I mean, it's I can do it in my sleep. Um, so I do the painting myself. Basically, I can do anything. There's really not anything that I cannot really do. I don't like to fool with plumbing. Plumbing sucks because when you're dealing with plumbing, you're dealing with water, and it's just I don't like it. But I can do most anything else, though. A matter of fact, there's really not too many things I would not attempt. If I can't figure it out, I'll go to YouTube and figure it out. So, but no, I don't really like painting that much. But I mean, it's better to do it myself than have to pay a fortune to somebody to come do it. So, because the whole purpose of the property that we bought um is to make money on it. So to make money on it, I need to save some money. No, Moline, I do not have my Christmas tree up yet. That's I've thought about putting it up. I really did. I thought about before Thanksgiving putting it up. So I might do it. But we don't do we don't go out all out for Christmas. My wife is not a big fan of Christmas. She likes the season, but she's just not a real big fan of Christmas itself. So, yeah, I should have done some before and after pictures. I'm just been too busy to even think about it. But so we don't do it up. We used to do it up really nice when the kids were younger, but now they're all grown and moved out. I mean, it's just her and I and the dogs, and so we don't do anything big. So and there's Eric Pridemore. He's our Colbert, Oklahoma. He is our a local weather watcher over there. It's now 59 degrees in Colbert. You're one of the warmer spots. Then we're down to 53 here in the falls. As it will be chilly as we look at the pinky behind you in the new Channel 6 studios. And Thanksgiving is only 9 days away come next week. I'm excited. Eric, my favorite holiday of the entire year is Thanksgiving. It's my favorite day of the entire year because I like to cook and I like to eat. And that's the day that I will cook and I will be exhausted. I will be absolutely exhausted by the end of the day. Because I do a big spread. I'll get up and the night before I'll make pies and my pie crust and all my pies and everything. And then the day of I get up and I make a different dressing than most people. It's an old Southern recipe, my grandmother's recipe, and it's really good, but it's different. So I'll get up and I'll make my cornbread and I make biscuits, homemade biscuits from scratch. And then once all that's done, I take it. Well, the day before, I will boil my hen or my chicken. Okay, I want to make my own chicken broth. All right, so then I'm gonna take my all that cornbread and all the biscuits, and I'm gonna crumble them all up together in one big pan. I'm gonna cook my my green onions, my celery, my bell pepper, and butter, and garlic and salt and pepper. And then I'll mix all that together. I cook rice and I put the rice into my dressing. Just a little bit, not too much rice. It just kind of helps it sticks together. And then once all of that is in there, then I'll come back with that chicken broth and I'll pour that hen broth and I'll pour that in there real good. Then I'll finish it off by throwing a bunch of butter on top and then a lot of garlic powder. Garlic powder being the key here. So it makes the aromas in the house just smell amazing. And it's also the day that I will fry my turkey. It's one of my favorite days of the year. Only day of the whole year I fry turkey or chicken for that matter. So it'll be on that day and I will deep fry my turkey. And if you've never had a deep fried turkey, then you're missing out. So it is different because it's not dry. It's real. It's moist. My wife hates that word, by the way, but it's real moist and it just has a unique flavor altogether. Anybody who ever eats it loves it and say, oh, this is really good. My wife, matter of fact, she did not like dressing. She said that Thanksgiving was her least favorite day of the year. She said, I can't stand the food. It's all gross. I said, you just aren't eating it right. No, I did not put eggs in my dressing. Now, when I make giblet gravy, I will. What's up, Christian? I don't use sage. I don't like sage. So I don't use sage. I don't use poultry seasoning. Like I say, this has a unique flavor all its own. It's different. And when my wife ate it for the first time, She said, she said, this is incredible. She said, I've never liked dressing until I tried yours. So, but yeah, we'll do it all. We'll do turkey dressing, all kind of pies, green bean casserole. We'll do macaroni and cheese. We'll do what else? What else will we be cooking that day? Sweet potato casserole. That's really good. And my wife does a good broccoli casserole that's really good. So it'll be a feast at my house. It'll be a feast. So my kids will be there, and you know, I'll probably have the weather guys over, and then my mom and my dad will be there, and of course my wife and everybody. So it'll be a good time. Her sister will probably come over. So Elsa says, "Hi, how are you? I'm good, thank you, Elsa. I'm thankful found you on my way when I was looking for a house to buy." Oh, are you guys the one that bought my house on Trinidad? I do love to cook, Marilyn. I do. So you're going to Christian City's going to church tomorrow night. It's Wednesday night. That's a good thing to do. Never a bad thing. Yeah, it's getting about 9:43 now. I'm gonna stay on for a few more minutes because I don't have to. It don't take me but just a minute to get dressed to do the newscast, so it don't take me long. It doesn't take me long. But if you see all the paint tonight again, it's for the young lady who has brain. I think it's brain cancer. I think is what it is. So, but anyway, um, well, Elsa, I am very glad that you found me too, and very glad. I hope that you're enjoying the house. I mean, it brought me in. It brought me a lot of joy. I raised my kids there, and it was hard to let it go. But I was hoping for somebody, a good family like yourself, to come in and be able to take that, buy that, because that makes me really excited. A lot of amazing memories there raising my kids. So I'm hoping that y'all are making wonderful memories there too. It was a great house and a great neighborhood when I was there. Hopefully it still is. Hopefully Trevon is being a good neighbor to you. I'm sure he is though. And then Keith Lamb across the street. I think Keith just moved back in, and he's probably one of my, if not my very best friend here in Wichita Falls. Great, great, great family over there too. So, um, yeah, it is finally getting colder, and I like it. I'm glad it's getting a little cooler. You know, the only thing that I don't like about the cooler weather is I have to start running the heat at some point in time. And when I have to run my heat in my house, the electric bill goes way up. You would think that the AC in the summer would be brutal. Nope. My most expensive months of the year are the winter months, and I have to run when I have to kick that auxiliary heat on when we deal with Arctic air. I mean, my bill runs through the roof because that heat will literally run all day and all night, and it just absolutely kills me financially. So, I mean, lighting a fire in a fireplace don't do nothing. It's just the house is just real big, and it just has a lot of space and older windows that need to be replaced, and probably need to do some insulation work. So, um, so, but anyway. But before I jump off tonight, I did want to, send some good vibes and prayers over to, our friends down the street at KFDX. They're suffering through some issues right now with their weather team, and one of their meteorologists was in a horrible accident on last Friday, I think it was, and just sending good vibes and prayers to those guys down there in the street, down the street, because they certainly do need it. So. All right. Well, I am going to jump off here now. Thank you for joining me here on Weather After Dark and for the questions and talking about Thanksgiving. We'll talk more about Thanksgiving the rest of the week and whatever else you might want to talk about. Maybe we'll talk about maybe holiday movies we like or something like that. So, all right.